Hey friends,
Hello,
we are live at the
hello.
biggest European new event in the history of Flesh and Blood. I'm here with my friend Ark. My name is Roma, and it's good to see you again, guys. I took a short break, and it was very refreshing.
Feeling
I watched
better?
this Reinhardt game versus Dromai from the sidelines, and it was great. This
Yeah.
game is so great. I have to
Yeah,
tell
it
you,
was
I'm
a
so happy
very
about
good
being
game.
able to stream. So yeah, I just want to say a few words about one of our sponsors for the stream, Play-In. It's one of the best stores in France, and they're amazing, and they are supporting us a lot for this event. So don't hesitate and go to their website and maybe buy some singles, like anything you want. They have a great selection of board games too, and Flesh and Blood product. So yeah, Play-In, thank you so much for your help, guys.
It's here.
So yeah, what? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's this way. Sorry, this way.
way.
Yeah, this logo. Play-In.
So-
For the next game, we've chosen to show some Oldhim action because I know that some people are not very happy about watching some Oldhim so early in the tournament because we're probably gonna see more as the games go on.
Yeah.
But we wanted to showcase the gameplay of one of the great French players. She's called Natalia, and she's amazing. And she's playing against a very good five player too. And I think the matchup is going to be interesting. The five players always tell me that they have a lots of game against Oldhim, so we'll see what happens during this game. I think the players are they're getting set up.
It's
So there you go.
definitely an interesting game.
It is interesting, yeah.
And the chat says Oldhim sounds different than Riptide. Yes, guys, I know I asked you to vote, but there is no Riptide doing very well.
The
We
only
tried
Riptide
to-
is 1-4, I think.
best
The other
one.
ones have like no points or
So,
something.
yeah. So we couldn't show it.
Yeah.
This isn't Calder. Kano is coming, guys. Kano is coming.
Scammed, yeah.
I'm sorry. Kano is coming. Don't worry. We'll show. There is 1-4-1 Kano on table 17 now, and I think it's probably keep going to go well. And we have Kano, we have Kale on list, but
Yeah.
but at least we have a fight versus Oldhim, which is a very nice matchup.
Yeah, it's a
interesting
very
one.
different matchup from what
Yeah.
we've seen so far, so that's amazing. Yeah, I'm excited to see how she navigates this game.
What do you think? So, who has the advantage here? What do you think? That is Fai able to put enough pressure?
I
Is
mean,
he gonna?
Fai is always able to put a lot of pressure, but the thing is, how is the Fai player going to be able to navigate all the disruption from Natalia's side on Oldhim, and if he's going to be able to find these big turns as still got an advantage?
And look at his leaves. Look at his leaves.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I think that's the.
What is it,
advantage
by the
of-
way? It looks like a
It's-
dragon panda or
it's-
something?
It's like a fluffy dragon, I would say.
Yeah.
Let's go, Natalia. Yes. Boohoo, Gland. Guys, I think that the match is interesting because it can be very balanced depending on the strategy that Oldhim goes for. What do you think that we're gonna see from Oldhim's side?
I think you need to pack the whole defense reaction package, and I mean, I don't think you can afford to go aggressive into 5 because if you don't have the way to avoid getting the break points and to avoid getting hit too often, you're gonna end up very fast, very very low.
But you
There's
have
an
all the
Art of War.
disruption, right?
Yeah.
You have the
You have some-
disruption,
yeah.
you have the pummel, you have the discard effect from Tirasunder, from you know I'm bad today with names. I know today.
What's
like,
the effect of the card?
discard 2 cards or shuffle 2 cards, like put 2
Oh yeah.
cards on the top. On
That's
the bottom.
Tirasunder actually. Yeah.
No, that's Tirasunder is discard.
No, it's you lose 2 cards from your hand, but you don't discard them. They go back to the bottom of your deck.
But there is the other fuse. Oh, come on, it's the Oldhim card.
No,
For 3 gets dominate +2. No, not dominate, +2 and discard effect on fuse, double fuse.
Oh yeah, you mean O'Connell?
O'Connell, yes.
Yeah,
thank you,
but I
sorry.
don't think they're playing it. I don't think
don't
Oldhims
think
are
that-
playing O'Connell anyway anymore, because you could play it easily once if you manage to have a pulse of Eisenloft.
Yeah,
But now that it's banned, it's harder to put it
it's too
together.
hard to pull.
Yeah.
but it's still. I think that. I mean, I don't know because I didn't check the Oldhim list after the new ban. Also, there is no Winter Wales, right? So.
Yeah.
So
And she's
definitely-
interesting. She's not playing Stalagmite
Yeah, I
to
was
try
gonna
to
say
slow
that.
him down. So she has the rampart of the ram's head. And
Which
other
is-
than that, is basically the same setup we're used to see. You know, the crown of seeds.
Which means it's
Yeah.
probably going for more of a tick
Yeah.
game than a disruption game because if you do want
Oh,
to
but she's still playing the E-strikes. So
Alright,
yeah.
that's an interesting.
Mhm.
So going forward, let's see.
But the only way she'd make that play on turn 0 is if she expects it to go very long and she'll try
Yeah.
to fatigue the. Because
Oh,
she
it's
takes
coming
2
for
cards
7.
there. Yeah.
Did
Oh,
anyone tell them to use
There's
the
a glare now, so
Okay,
we'll
to
try to fix
5,
it if
go
we can.
again, and the hammer.
Yeah.
Maybe someone should tell them to use the dice and the go
Yeah.
again token.
Okay, so obviously only 1 damage leaking on that turn.
Yeah, pretty good block.
Yeah. We saw that. I think we saw that Sebastian is playing Take the Tempo. Did I miss something? I think so.
Yeah, it looks
So
like that.
that's a card we don't always see on the. So Rising Pen to start at the combat chain. Very nice way to come to start. Oh, they're using the dice now, but yeah, they have to use the small dice for these
For these small
yeah,
attacks,
for the small attacks.
dice.
Yeah,
For big attacks, big dice. Makes
obviously,
sense, no?
yeah.
I wonder how she plans on using the.
Oh, the Flame Column
Oh,
Awakening. So
Flame
that's
Column
the Awakening list. Yeah.
That's interesting. Now that means that Fi is gonna get pretty aggressive pretty
Yeah.
fast.
He'll be able to get a little bit wider on the early turns.
So we,
But that's why you have the rampart. You know, it's
Yeah.
easy to block the
Phoenix,
Flames.
which can be very annoying.
Mm-hmm.
That can also be the difference between winning and losing against Fi.
Yeah. So you block it out, and then she'll be able to use the Crown of Seeds very efficiently if she wants to block the first.
For
The first attack for the-
and then
yeah.
you have the rampart
Absolutely,
and you can always
yeah.
cycle. And if you play, I don't know if the list plays Oasis Respite, but if she does plays them, then you have some turns you can even use all 3 resources
Absolutely,
very
yeah.
efficiently to do complete blocks. Leo from Poland there.
Oh, yeah.
Undefeated.
There's some lobbying from the Leo from Poland side.
And
the Leo
look,
from Poland
she's
fans.
pitching the Heart of a Handle without getting the life game from it.
Yeah. I mean, she expects to see it several times over the course of the
Few-
game,
few
maybe.
times,
So
yes,
yeah.
Probably, yes.
Oh, nice! Look at that. She's using Righteous Cleansing in our Oldhim list, and that's something we don't see a lot.
I mean,
It's
it
a very
makes
nice game.
sense
Yeah, yeah.
because you can churn off cards off the top of your
Absolutely,
opponents, which is pretty important in a long grindy matchup.
Yeah.
I think this is
It
when
can make the
she's gonna
difference,
use the
absolutely.
shield.
Yeah. Now she's using the crown and the shield, probably. Yeah.
There we go. Natalia blocking the shield. This is gonna be a very long game.
Okay.
And 2 more from the second Phoenix.
Because of the Tiger Stripe Shukoya. She's only taking. Yeah, she's taking 2 now. Okay.
Does she still have a card in her hand? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that her turn is gonna be just Tunic and swing for 4.
No, I think she wants to keep the arsenal. Yeah. You absolutely need to keep getting the value of your Crown of
Yeah.
Seeds as much as possible. So, I mean, getting only 2 damage from decent fight turn is very good.
Yeah, that's true. On a long game. But then when do you think that's her strategy, just to let 5 finishes that?
Sorry.
Don't you think it's, you know, does she only wants to block and make 5 finishes there, or will she actually start to swing the hammer eventually?
I think you block everything you can, and if you have some resources to attack with the hammer, you do it. But at the beginning of the game, you block anything you can. So that's a nice block.
6 go again.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to Rise from the Ashes.
Absolutely.
That gets a Phoenix back in hand, plus 3 to the next Draconic attack. Then we see a Searing Emberblade coming in for 3 more. And she's gonna activate the Crown on that.
Okay, Peach stacking this very important Macho Grande, who can help her close out the games. You know, as soon as Fi is very low, the dominate on this Macho Grande is very important.
True, but if you're only blocking throughout the game, you're playing the fatigue game, you don't really care because it's just...
Yeah, but I mean, the way you fatigue is that you force him to block at some point. You force him to block, you're so high that you can start attacking with your important attack action, and then the Fi player has to block, and that's how you fatigue him.
But can you actually start attacking Fi without getting too much?
Well, not right now, but maybe on the second or third cycle, yeah.
That's what I'm not, you know, maybe it depends a lot on how much pressure the deck puts. Some decks you just need to block. Yeah. But this, of course, it's not dash. It's gonna, you know, dash you can only block out. You don't need to attack because they're gonna meal themselves. But in this case, you know, it's very interesting to see how you can actually.
Look at all these guys with their first message in chat asking for Leo from Poland.
There is a lot.
We'll check him out. We'll check out who Leo from Poland is.
Shall we tell them that if we get to 100 subscribers, the abonnement
we are more than 500 on stream, and if you manage to help us reach the 600 mark, people from Poland, we'll definitely give you Leo from Poland.
Oh, okay. That's a juicy offer.
I don't know what Leo from Poland plays. I don't even know if this guy exists actually. Maybe it's just a scam from the Polish.
Maybe they are just trolling us.
Yeah.
Who is Leo from Poland?
Yeah, he's a guy from Poland and he's called Leo.
If it's Lexi hard, no.
And another Rise from the Ashes. Oh, with the Art of War. So that's the early Art of War turn. Yeah.
For Fi. That's a pretty big turn. So he's choosing +1.
Obviously, and
drawing 2.
Only banishing 1 card to draw 2. Yeah.
I mean, for those that don't know the card, if anyone doesn't know Art of War, you can choose between 4 effects. One is banish 1 card, attack a card from hand, you draw 2. You can give +1 in attack and defense to your attack action cards. You can give Berger to a card, you can defend from Arsenal. So it's a very, very versatile card, very interesting.
And now the question is, does he have enough attacks to get Natalia into a difficult situation? I don't see his hand, but usually the 5 players the deck is mainly attack actions, so. But you see, he's got some things like Rise from the Ashes on his build, and some attacks that don't do too much damage. So sometimes you can not really break, but do less damage than what you expected. So that's a double strike. Interesting.
Double strike for 5. That's pretty nice.
So that's +1 from the Art of War and +3 from the Rise from the Ashes. So that's gonna be 2 attacks for 5.
And then you have another one. Because you
1 attack for 5, and then you attack, Oh, so
staunch response.
Yeah.
Very efficient block.
Absolutely. And she still has this important resource for the next attack, for maybe the Crown of Seeds, absolutely. I think Leo is from Poland, Focus Jeff.
Everyone is asking about Leo. He's become the most important guy on the...
I don't think we should play into this game because they're gonna spam us with messages about Leo. 945 in chat? No way.
You have 945.
How did we jump from 500 to 945?
Leo especially.
Is that the Polish contingent?
Poland came to the chat. And to see these other fans coming from.
All the Polish gamers are coming into the chat apparently. Leo fans. 400 Leos,
in
yeah.
chat.
Okay, let's focus back on the game. Sorry guys, we'll come back with for
Americans
Leo
waking
later.
up
Yeah.
and logging in. Maybe.
Lucas Mirek. Okay.
US
There you
woke
go.
up.
So that's two attack from this Phoenix Flame. And then look at this double strike coming back for 2 again.
The double strike comes back.
Yeah, it looks like the Americans are in chat now. Say hi if you're in the US and you just woke up. Since 5, you're from the US, East Coast or West Coast? Okay, and attacking for 5 with this very impressive snatch at the end of the chain.
And he can still give it good.
Oh,
again.
there you go,
Okay,
and you got the
nice.
Fate for Sin blocking it perfectly.
Wow.
So that's one of the situations where she's gonna be Natalia will be able to attack with the hammer, and that's how you grind it out, you know. Oh, not even that. She's just getting
three life.
from the Sigil of Solace.
Still good value.
Yeah, look at his nails. Yeah, I agree, Kiki. It's refreshing to see.
Oh, hello, Kiki. And
Oh, from
Faiz
Baltimore, Skippy, nice.
I feel like that, that this game is mostly, the feel is like Fai is doing all of the game, not that because Oldhim is not really playing. Natalia
But
is
I don't
actually-
agree. I don't
Yeah,
agree.
no,
I'm sorry. I'm cutting you off because I don't agree with this tech. And I
But
know
let me
maybe
see.
you would explain yourself.
Yes.
But blocking is playing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let me finish.
Okay, so we
it
agree.
looks like the only one playing is Fai.
Yeah.
Because he's always, Natalia is blocking everything,
Mm-hmm.
and then Fai actually plays every time, and we don't actually see action in Natalia's turn. But what's actually happening that I think that for Natalia is much harder to be playing this match, because I think that it's harder to block well than to attack well, because with attacking you play with full information.
Mm-hmm.
You know your cards, and you can actually, you have to put the combo together, try to maximize the damage.
Mm-hmm.
But as a defending player, you have to try to read through what your opponent is doing and trying to foresee what more attacks will go, and try to optimize your block through something that you have not full information on.
Absolutely.
So even though it looks like Fai is the only one playing, I think that Natalia is doing a wonderful job she's still at 36 after 1 Art of War, and Phoenix
And she
two
started-
Phoenixes,
yeah,
right? Fai is
absolutely.
ready to Phoenix out, so it's a pretty good point for Fai to be in, and she's still on hold him up pretty good.
And she's, as we saw earlier, I touched on it for a little bit, but she's starting pitch stacking for the later game. So it's going to be interesting to see as soon as she gets the second cycle back, how strong she can come back and make life impossible for this Fai player.
Look at that, 3 for the
So
Syrian
actually,
number play.
I think Natalia hasn't lost. She's 4-0-1. She had a draw on the last round, but she hasn't lost yet today.
Yeah, that happens with Oldhim.
It can happen, yeah.
I was playing yesterday, Oldhim Icelander. We both played like the fastest game I've played in a long time, and we managed to play actually.
Yeah,
top round.
still went to time, yeah. So once again, getting 1 half thanks to
Okay,
the
thanks
Oasis
to
respite.
three. This
Oh,
Frank's
yeah.
getting bigger and bigger.
Is it?
Like it's a lot of pressure, and I don't like this block is not so good for Oldhim because he
Absolutely,
lost.
yeah.
He lost at least 2.
Yeah, you don't get the arsenal, so that's.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, she still has
She
one
still
card
has
now,
one
so,
card,
yeah,
yeah.
so
She
she
can
can
steal
actually.
Arsenal and pass.
Yeah. And look how close the game still is.
And then it's
With
getting,
1 Art of War gone, I think she's pretty happy about our situation now.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, starting with the Phoenix Flame from hand. So obviously
Then
not.
he got back at the end of turn,
Mhm.
right? At the end of our opponent's turn, he pitched to get the Phoenix back. So we go for 0-3. This is not a great turn for 5. This could be
Yeah, I think it's
important
basically
point
enough
for-
turn, so she can block 1 or 2 attacks and then come back stronger if she has a strong on hit effect, maybe.
Yeah, maybe she has a good like now that Riotous cleansing would be a good punch.
Yeah, but I don't know how many you can afford to run. Yeah.
I think she's probably playing 3 because it still blocks for 3.
We're not allowed to talk about the deck list. We
I
have
don't know.
access to them, but
I don't know. I didn't see the list. That's my like everyone listening to this. It's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just seen one in her hand right now. I think.
Oh,
I don't want to see the list. I want to, I'm speculating. Whatever comes from me, I don't know the list. I'm speculating. So take everything I say with a pinch of salt. And
oh, take the tempo. We saw the
Wow.
first one earlier, so actually Sebastian is running several of them, at least 2, and that's very nice. Because that was a third hit.
This forces
Okay.
a block.
And she probably has a defense reaction to block it out perfectly. There you go. Oh, the peace of mind. Nice. A new card from Outsiders that does a lot because now she's gonna get this Ponder token and she'll be able to attack with her whole hand if she needs and still get this important arsenal for next
I
turn.
think we're gonna see a swing. No.
Oh yeah, she won't even.
Because
Yeah.
she took damage when she could have blocked.
Not even, yeah, she's not even profiting from the Ponder token. She's just attacking very meticulously with the Titan's Fist and not even caring about it, you know?
But maybe there is. Yeah. I don't
Very
know.
patient. No, she has
But she
nothing.
took
I
extra
think she has a
damage, right? She could
debilitating
have
hand.
blocked
Yeah,
more, last turn. I don't.
there you go.
Is that a Ponder token? I love it.
She's probably on a more mid-range plan because she's running things like Righteous Cleansing.
Krama.
I think she's just running out of
She doesn't look
defense reaction
confused.
and then she will.
I don't
come back
understand
to
why
that.
Krama is saying that she's looking confused because it doesn't look confused to me. Yeah, I love Skippy. I love how Krama knows that it could have been a 38, of course.
Okay, so 3 attack from the Searing Ember Blade now. We see another this respite in her hand. Another Phoenix Flame coming in, blocked by the Rampart.
Might have steered the chat.
Lazy Dog is here to flame. Good to know. Okay, so now only attacking with the Titan's Fist.
Yeah, I think that she's starting to try to get some damage in. Here, you see. a
Oh,
sigil
there you go, the Sigil of
Back
Solace.
to 32.
Yeah. Climbing back up to the same level as Sebastian on fire.
Yeah, I think another Phoenix back at the end of
Yeah.
Natalia's turn. Sebastian starts strong with a 3 go again. Blocked
Yeah,
by a
Renegade Blood Buff.
Pulverize.
Pulverize, yeah. So that's not coming back to attack. I don't know how many she can afford to pack in her deck, but that's usually 1 or 2 at most.
Yeah, but if you need to block with it, you need to block
Yeah,
with it.
absolutely.
And we see a crown activation.
Oh, she's playing
two
Mulch.
floating.
That's a blue mulch.
Yep.
We haven't seen that card in a while.
True.
Lots of people tried it out
Since
when
Titans
once
of Alia.
when Oldhim was released. We tried it out, but Everybody decided that he wasn't good enough, but maybe Natalia has another opinion on the card. But she's doing very well so far. So she's at 401. Yeah.
She didn't lose a
I mean,
match.
yeah.
Also,
I mean, Chad is convinced that they can do better than her, but she's 401 at calling, at the biggest calling in Europe. In Europe, so
I agree with you. I think that people before
just kidding, just kidding, Chat. I know you're the best.
Before flaming, Chat, you need to come here and prove yourself. We are messing with you guys, but it's true that sometimes when you are playing, first of all, like when you're watching a game, it's very different than when you're playing because these people have been playing already for 5 hours straight.
And you're under pressure on stream.
You're under pressure on stream. You have been playing very long games with Oldhim, so it's not as easy. I mean, everyone can win a Pro Tour final if they just woke up after 12 hours sleep and being on holiday. But there is all the rest that you need to count for.
Well, I don't
Hello,
remember.
Krama.
I don't remember.
He was in the chat, I think, or she was in the chat. Are you here?
In Bologna? I have to admit, I don't remember the nicknames of the players, but if we met each other in Bologna and if...
I think he was in the chat. I think
maybe
you want a giveaway?
Oh.
Because I remember the crumb.
Okay.
I think. Maybe I'm wrong and I'm just making up things. You were the Bravo. You were the Bravo?
The Bravo that won? No, that's a Bravo that won the event.
Ah. Hi. Nice to see you in the chat. Are you playing today, the calling?
Well, I don't. Probably not. Unless he's done with this game.
Unless he's playing Kano and he's done.
Yeah, maybe.
How much time left in the round?
There's still lots of time.
There's still half an hour left.
Yeah, a little under 28 minutes. Thanks. Okay, so blocking it out now, blocking with the rampart and debilitate. Natalia still has one card in hand. See, the numbers are pretty close, and I don't think I think it's too early to say that she won't ever win the fatigue plan. But
I think it's looking good for both players. I think it's still balanced. Pervy, he won Bologna, but he's not trash talking the players. So.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet, but you can. If you won in Bologna, then you can trash talk. But
you can always trash talk if it's in good spirit, you know.
Yeah.
If you're not nasty and
If he starts though, he is allowed.
Yeah.
Truth. Okay. We see a Chrono activation to block that double strike.
I love this double strike art. Look at that.
Yeah. Beautiful. And then we see a Flame Call Awakening going for the third Phoenix, no?
Does he have a third? Does he have a third one?
I think so. No, he didn't just shuffle the deck. Yeah, I think it just
he got it.
And this is gonna be very hard now on Oldhim. Especially because there are still 2 Arts of the War in the deck, and with 3 Phoenixes, it can be very, very hard. Of course, he cannot get all of them back at once, but he probably has cards to get them back in his hand, and he can activate Fate Tide to get extra Phoenix. So yeah.
Okay, the second strike of this double strike. Very good value on that card in this kind of deck.
Against Oldhim, it's very good because it's not about doing big attacks; it's about doing a lot of small attacks. I think so. I think that's the best strategy.
Okay,
going wide for 5 should pay off.
And the Blaze along blocked perfectly by this Fateful Sin. Okay, so that's probably gonna be 2 Phoenix attacks, right?
Yeah.
One
Looks
from
like
the
that.
graveyard, one from hand.
Yeah. Unless he wants to arse.
Oh no, that was a snatch. Okay.
Staunch response.
And the perfect staunch.
Very well blocked.
Okay. See how she didn't hesitate. Not even 1 second. So I have the staunch. She saw it coming. Okay, coming back with the mounting anger.
4-4, go again.
Mm-hmm.
She's making sure to read the card.
Yeah, well, because this one can be punishing if you let it hit. You know, you can banish a card from the hand and you get +1.
Blocking 4,
Yeah.
pitching 1. 2 floating.
Okay, the Terra Thunder getting pitched.
Follow it by 3. Go again. Feels like Ninja is always the same. Like 3, go again. 1, go again. 2, go again. 5, go again. 500. If you don't block me, you're dead.
So actually paying for the Phoenix Flame with the E-Strike.
I wonder what he has in his hand. Probably a 0 cost card. Maybe a snatch, another snatch.
Yeah, that's the card that would make the most sense. But
Oh, Lava Burst.
so Lava Burst for 6. That's nice because of the Shuko for +1.
Yeah, but I think that
And yeah, double blocked.
I think that I don't know why she didn't use the resource there. She could have acted. She didn't have an arsenal. Nothing.
Yeah.
And now it's gonna be hard to get that arsenal back.
Yeah, she'll probably have to block it out now.
Yeah, she should have used the tunic maybe for the rampart since she didn't use the rest of the resources.
Yeah, maybe.
But hey, it's really not easy to play a fatigue game with Oldhim. It's still very demanding for your brain. Another block for 3, and then we'll
Yeah,
see
that's
a
probably
Phoenix
gonna be
coming in.
just one attack from this Phoenix Flame, and probably Sebastian is gonna wanna keep this card, the last card for the arsenal.
Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
Well, she did use the tunic now very efficiently, and she got to get 1 card in arsenal. We cannot talk about the list. I'm sorry, guys. We cannot give you any information about the list.
Tomorrow, later during the day, we'll be able to talk more about that. But for now,
Rules are rules.
the lists are secret. So using an strike to block, and then I think they're trying to play a little bit faster.
Yeah, because
we
they
still have
realized
22
that-
minutes in the
yeah,
round, but
it's-
yeah, I think they're feeling that it's still gonna be pretty long. So, and they're probably right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Crown of Seeds activation.
3, go again for the Searing Armor Blade. Also, she cannot really allow to draw this game.
Yeah, that'd be another loss, right? In a way.
Yeah. And I think she really wants to go undefeated for the rest of the day to be a bit more comfortable tomorrow. Oh, look at that 9 attack blocking for 3. Feels bad. Totally
It is
feels
sad,
bad.
yeah.
Coming in for 2 with a Phoenix Flame.
Oh, nice.
And we see a
Yeah.
reaction
Nice
from
reaction,
Oldhim,
but
setting
the
a
earth
card.
reaction, so blocking, preventing 2 damage.
Preventing
Oh no, she can't do it because of the Shuko actually, yeah.
Oh, because
So she
you can-
took 2, yeah. She forgot about Shuko.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. A slight misplay over here, and then she can use actually this single
That
load.
was a-
Yeah, perfectly.
Pretty misplay there, eh? He didn't use. She could have used the one resource from the shield, got one less damage. Yeah. I think she was very happy to see the hard card. She could have even used the boots, you know, to get all the
Yeah.
damage blocked.
Okay, another brand with Cinderclaw to start off the chain, attacking for 2. It's the yellow one.
She can't take that back. No, she cannot take that back. But it was already in reaction. That's why she took the damage, because she couldn't change. But you cannot just pitch randomly, not to pay anything. So she got the card back in her hand, and then she couldn't block anymore because it was past the blocking stage. Chat, she cannot take it back. She didn't. She did not. Chat, she did not take back.
No, she did take the card back.
But you have to pitch, right? Or you have to discard?
No, she pitched.
You have to pitch to pay. So you cannot do it, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Is there a judge in the... Can you de-react? And then it doesn't work? You're allowed to... Oh, okay. I steered the chat again. You're allowed to activate to hold him even if it's shook, it's active. Okay. So you can do the reaction, it just doesn't work. Okay, so the opponent was nice and allowed her to get the card back in her
Yeah, I
hand.
mean, the only way
Yeah.
she managed to do it is she asked the opponent to
We are all judges in chat. Okay, fair enough, chat. Okay.
Okay, so blocking for 4 there, I guess. Oh no, using the crown, so she's gonna block it all apparently. Yeah, there
Okay,
you go.
that's fine. That was nice from the opponent. Then. Look, armor block.
Okay, so now she can attack. Look at that. That is a nice attack,
Sheesh,
isn't it?
that's a big one.
That's a big attack for 14,
She's like,
and
enough
because
with
of the heart of
blocking.
Kendall, she's even gaining one health back.
She was like, enough of blocking.
Yeah.
Now it's time for me to strike.
I'm done now. Yeah.
Let's go for it. Pulverize for 14. And it's also punishing 5 because the first attack, if that hits, the first attack will get -4 and it's probably gonna hit.
Well, the thing is, yeah, there's no way he's gonna be able to. Oh, he's taking it. Oh.
Taking 14 damage. Look at that.
Impressive.
Wow. That was a pretty...
So he's just gonna give away a free attack because the first attack is doing -4, so it's gonna do nothing. So maybe he has a Phoenix that he can
Wow.
give away.
Wow. He already
then he has
took
attacked-
14 and
yeah.
lost a card, basically.
Yeah. But he's
I
still
think-
gonna come back. He still has 4 cards, so maybe he has an Art of War.
Maybe an
Something,
attack for
somewhat,
0
yeah.
or 0
So
go
the
again.
Running Renegades is attacking for 0, obviously. There you go. Attacking
Then
for 3
three
with
go
Sharing
again.
Ember Blade.
1 resource floating. No, it's... Did he
No,
pitch
it's a yellow
pitch
one.
a yellow?
Yeah.
pitch a
So the
yellow.
one is yellow. Okay, blocking with for 3 with March. Rising Resentment now. Looking for 3 again, yeah. It is weird though that he blocked because this hand isn't that aggressive, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm surprised that he didn't want to block at least part of the attack, I don't know.
Ooh, breaking the mask.
Oh, now. So that's a Solder Wound, I expect. Looking at the graveyard to decide what he wants to get. Oh. Oh yeah, because that's only two hits. Yeah. So that makes sense. A Lava Burst is way better.
Yeah. It's coming in for 6, no? For 5.
It is gonna be 6, I think. Yeah.
Lava Burst. Wow, this is a great match. I'm very happy with this. I streamed this one. What's going on?
Oh, Rabble?
Rabble into another Rabble. 4
So that's
go
a Rabble,
again.
and
Wow, now Natalia's in a rough spot. Look at
yeah,
that hand
because
counting.
if there's another lava burst after this one, if Sebastian goes lava burst, Snapdragon Scalers into lava burst, it's gonna
lethal.
do insane damage. Well, she can block for 6, but she'll be at 1, I think. So she can, yeah. So she's going down to 12.
Yeah.
Then
and now we see a
for
lava burst
6.
for 6, taking 3 damage there.
Is she activating the stack? Oh, so no scalers and no
Okay.
second lava burst. Okay.
Okay.
So
that's
she
good.
stopped some of the damage, but we still don't know what's in the
But the
arsenal.
mask
I
is
think.
gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's still a big attack.
someone
a big
in the
turn.
chat is saying that it's an E-strike.
Oh, it's an E-strike. Okay.
Maybe. It
Chat
could
is
be.
always right though, so I wouldn't try to contest what they're saying.
All nerds in the chat think there is no way to play FAO without being an idiot. Lol.
I mean, it is an easy deck to play if everything is going right for you, but that's
I mean,
never what's gonna happen
yes.
in a competitive game.
I don't think that there is any deck that's easy to play at this level.
Yeah.
There is no
Absolutely,
such thing
yeah.
as an easy deck. I think that some people really underestimate how hard it is to play correctly Flesh and Blood at competitive level, especially after the whole day playing. And I think you really realize it because whatever, if you are a person that likes to play many decks, I think you do try a lot
Yeah.
of different decks. You will realize that it doesn't matter what's the deck. What matters is really not even if you can play well or not in general. It's really how do you get out of the bad hands? How do you use the cards in an unconventional way to be able to play around things that happens? Like, you know, it's very hard to see a different use for a card, which is the color of Flesh and Blood, that you can use different cards in many different ways to actually use it kind of out of the box to get a competitive advantage over your opponent. And here we see an E-strike coming for 7 that it's gonna be blocked with a double 3 blocks, so
She's
getting
just taking one, yeah.
damage 2, but she's gonna get to keep 1 card in her arsenal that at this point it's very important.
Oh yeah,
for
any single
Natalia.
point, yeah, it's very important. So she'll arsenal now and try to wait it out. Maybe I mean that's what we said earlier. You know, there's never any opportunity to see a very bad turn from 5 because it's always attack actions and Art of War.
Art of War, but I think that she has a Sync Pillow in her hand or a Fed for Seal. I'm not sure. I think it's a Sync Pillow.
Okay. So that's the second Art of War. Oh, I was like, if the third one is coming now, it could be
It
insane.
could be very, very hard.
So spreading flames to open the chain.
But do you like double Art of War? I prefer single Art of War than double Art of War.
I don't know. I think at this point you get all the resources you can to get as many attack actions as possible.
Oh, that's a very nice block. Oasis Respite getting 1 life.
Getting 1 life back. Yeah.
That pitch stack paying back now. Fully blocked. Oh, that's what I see. It wasn't a reaction, it was a Oasis Respite.
Okay, Blazed Long now, taking for 5. This card is amazing on an
Yeah.
Art of War turn. I mean, it's good on its
Yeah.
own, but when it attacks for 5 go again,
Very punishing.
yeah, it's
Very punishing.
impressive.
You see a double block, a triple
that's-
block,
yeah,
not
so
double
that's-
block, shield, the
Blocking
crown,
for 5 now, yeah.
and blocking for 5.
Maybe she expects now the
Tunic,
solve the wound. Okay, Tunic for
Amber
to be
Blade
able
for
to attack
3.
from the Ember Blade.
I think she needs to block this, no?
She's getting pretty low now. Okay, so attacking for 5. That's a lot of damage.
Wow.
Okay, she's going
5
down
go
to
again.
2. Oh, using the
Oh.
reaction.
Ah, dang.
So that's 1 damage, and if
So what happens? She used the reaction.
Oh, yeah.
If I reacted to the reaction and you presented a Phoenix for 3.
okay,
Wow.
so what's in his hand now?
She's down to 2, no?
Yeah,
And no Arsenal.
should be.
I think that this game is gonna be Fi's game.
Yeah, at this point it's very hard to come back.
Maybe that pulverize was a bit too greedy.
She took a lot of damage to be able to come back with it actually, yeah. Oh, her hand doesn't block. I mean, yeah. Oh, that's nice because she can use the Ras the Ancient to block for 2 for this attack. And now coming back with the Searing Ember Blade.
Looking for 3.
Yeah.
Is she at 4 though?
I think she should be at 5, but yeah, I mean, at this point there's really no way to defend everything. There's always gonna be a wide enough turn that you won't be able to prevent some damage.
Still. Oh, getting
Nice. Using the
second.
tunic, yeah.
Ooh.
So that's a
7.
7, yeah.
But it's
Oh,
full
blocking it
blocked,
out, yeah. Still alive.
Still alive.
But even though we know that at some point the 5 player is gonna attack with some blues because he pitched them in the early game, there's
You don't need
really
big
no way
attacks.
to know, you know?
You don't need
no way-
big attacks. You need
Yeah.
wide.
You're so wide that, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. This one is mounting anger, I think. Yeah.
Blocking with a staunch response.
Ember Blade.
I think this might be the last turn for our
Yeah, it's
Oldhim.
possible, yeah. Okay, resentment.
Look at the
And
body
then-
language of that
yeah.
hand. You can see her hand is like, ah, fuck.
She's like
I
curling
lost
the card
this.
in your hand, yeah.
I think she's on 2. Yeah, she's on 2. Block for 3.
Yeah.
Phoenix. Blocking 1.
And
GG.
assault the wound. Yeah, attacking for 3, and that's done, yeah.
Yes.
That's very well played on Sebastian's side, yeah. I loved it. I mean, I didn't like that my friend lost, but I like that Sebastian, the way he navigated this game, you know? Very impressive.
Yes, it was a very well played game. Of course, it's very hard for Oldhim to stop Fi from being Fi, but I think it was still a very nice game to see, a very interesting game to comment, and a very fun game to watch. I hope for the chat. It was a lot happened. There was a lot of interaction. It was very cool to see how Oldhim was trying to stop Fi from being too much Fi.
Yeah.
That
In
makes
the early
sense,
game,
right?
she
Yes.
managed to do it, but at
Yeah.
some point she was overwhelmed
Yeah.
by the wide attacks, the wide combat chain. But a very interesting game that shows that Fi still has some game, in this meta game. Some people stopped playing game because they felt maybe that he wasn't as aggro as Lexi, for example. But he can still deal a lot of damage in certain matchups,
Yes.
especially against Oldhim.
And I think that especially in this meta, most heroes are really open and playable.
Yeah,
Of course, there are
absolutely,
better
yeah.
heroes and worse heroes, but I think we have come to a place where the meta is very well balanced. Of course, there is always gonna be the flavor of the moment, the hero of the day, but I can see very big representation for a lot of different heroes, which is very nice for a competitive game to be in that state.
So what we can do now is just check out the results, the page with the pairings, and see No, not the meta game, please.
For those who didn't
There
see
you go,
that
to
was
see
the
if our
video.
friends won and where Leo from Poland is
Let's find
is
Leo.
going. Yeah, let's find Leo. So these are the lower tables, obviously. Table 1676.
But we would like
Do you
to
know
see
any names on there?
top table.
Oh, the Uzuri mirror just finished. And
Leo
Yasha
or
won.
Riot?
Leo Riot, yeah. I think we have to do something about Leo. Maybe interview him if we can't have him on the stream.
Come match for Lucas Sailor, please. They're asking.
We'll see, we'll see. Yeah. See any names that pop up? Luca
We
Detaille is a
demand
French
Leo.
buyer player.
The chat is demanding Leo.
Yeah, we
demand
got the
Riptide.
message, guys. Yeah. Oh, look at the. Yeah, I think we've reached the page where we see Dorinthia players now.
Plot
There you
twist:
go.
Leo doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's my assumption from the beginning.
Is there a way to skip through the table so we need to see all of them?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
I mean, I'm not in on the other side of the booth, so I don't
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
but yeah.
So we have to take a look at all the players' names.
I mean, sorry guys, but if we see that Leo from Poland is at one of these tables, we won't be able to stream his next match. I think you understand that.
Of course. And we are back. That was a be right back, very right.
Yeah, just to check if you are still aware of what was going on, even if you're still with us. Like, yeah, that's the Riptide part of the of the standings now. Riptide last, Riptide won. Come on, Leo. Yeah, I'd love to see more Katsu, but there are not that many at the top tables, and we saw Gregor Skowalski with the
That
Leo
was a
earlier
very
today.
nice game,
Yeah, the
actually.
game was amazing, and you won with him. But
We have unknown tables.
yeah,
People that dropped already. I think that people will start playing side event. There was a CC side event starting at 4, so many people dropped to play that.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Commoner World Guide event that I would
Oh, yeah.
love to play and win, of course.
yeah. I mean, if I could play, that's the event I'd play the more.
Yeah.
With-
Do you play Commoner? It's actually
Yeah,
a
I
very
play.
nice
Yeah,
profile.
I
What do you
love
play?
the. I mean, I usually play CC because that's the only way I can. I can.
Table 1,
Oh,
table
there
1.
you go.
Concentrate. Weisling Christian. Ooh, Reinhard still top 8 tables. Lorenzo Miele with Lexi just lost on 10 for some.
But do you see
Italy.
Leo?
I don't see any Leo, but I see some known names.
Yeah.
Melisakis
Filippo Perazzoli, you must know
George
this
is
guy.
going 5-0. Filippo, yeah. We have a table 1 from Greece, Lexi. George is a very good player.
Oh look, there's an Uzuri on table
there is
13
a
that just
Kano.
won versus Lexi.
Kano is
Nice.
4-1. There is a
There you
Kano
go.
4-1. Tim McCarty.
He's probably at 5-1 now because it's
Yeah.
on 6. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I mean, we promised him, so
yeah.
we promised chat that we'd show him. Oh, Gregor won this game this round with Katsu. Our friend Jimmy Nguyen is at 5-1, I guess. Sebastian
Oh,
Linn just
Pierre,
won.
it's 3-3.
Oh, he's still playing versus
They're still
Uzuri.
playing.
Yeah. Oh, he just lost.
Oh shit! I mentioned him and he lost.
So 3-2.
Okay, guys. I think that.
And Michael Fang just won, so he's at 4-1.
Oh, nice, nice, good, good.
Yeah, you probably won't come back with another Oldhim game, but maybe after this one.
I think we're gonna.
Oh, look at Dorinthea is at 4-1 too, winning against Alex Kitu from the UK.
Oh, Alex, good player. Very
Yeah,
good player.
we saw him in Bologna actually. He was in the finals. No, in the semi-finals. Wasn't he? Or did he win?
I think he was either in the finals or you won. but I think we saw him in the finals.
Hervoye was in the top 8 at the Battle Ardennes in Saint Nicolas. Bob de Jong, very good Belgian player. Glenn Van Rooij, the reigning Belgian champ, very good player from Belgium too. Pablo Pintar, do you know this guy?
Pablo is not doing too good.
He's at 4-1.
Is it 4-1? No, it's.
Is it a 3-2 table? I think the number of points, the number of wins hasn't been updated.
Ah, okay.
I'm not sure, but I think so.
Ah, okay. Because this was round 6.